Okay, this video is my encouragement to direct everyone who sees this on YouTube, you'll see it in other places as well, to go to the Black Dragon Ninjitsu Blogspot. The reason why is because, well, I went ahead and I made this blog about the life of a modern ninja. Talked about how I had applied ninjitsu principles, even though they might not be historical ninjitsu, to manipulate the police and the courts of Raleigh County into covering up evidence that I knew they were going for, to basically giving them, so-called vital intelligence, tipping my hand early, letting them go and cover these things up, and now they have to explain how come, Judge Hutchison sealed the appeals paperwork, after I had mentioned that he had allowed Ashley Redden to lie on the stand. That's when WAY recorded it, and I became news. Now becomes an important issue, because now we get to look at why my preliminary hearing, where I pointed out that Hutchison was part of this criminal cover-up with Raleigh County, with covering it for the cops fabricating evidence and everything else. Why all of a sudden that disappeared. Why Pat Lamb is recorded by me in a secret recording of a court hearing, which is technically illegal, but fuck it, who cares? Because if it's a fraudulent legal process, I'm not doing anything illegal but recording a crime taking place. Oh, and that's verified by the fact that Pat Lamb says that there was no second search warrant. Trooper Effords talked about this at the preliminary hearing, but they can't have the preliminary hearing. We don't know. It suddenly disappeared. That's strange. And yet, here we are with the criminal complaint saying there's a second search warrant issued. Now, I'm going to play a recording at the end of this for all of you to hear, of Thomas Keller stating, and me confronting him on the record at an interrogatory when I was suing my old landlord, Ronald Collins versus Rent WV, that's owned by Julian Shipley, by the way, that he gives specifically false testimony that goes counter to what is mentioned in the search warrant. Let you listen to it now.
But, let's see here. Where to start? Mr. Keller, did you file a complaint with the West Virginia State Police about a terrorist threat on February 24th, 2011? Okay, Mr. Keller, did you also request a domestic violence petition on February 18th, 2011?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Keller, wasn't the domestic violence petition denied because it wasn't credible?
Yes.